Hello, it's your boy Oginga Carr, CEO of Epiphany Consulting, LLC, and the founder of the HR Success Academy, here with your Aha Monday. So happy to be able to give you some more energy, some more inspiration, and give you those aha moments like we do with Epiphany Consulting every Monday. I'm excited because I'm at home for once. I've been on the road for the last 2 weeks, making it happen, team crushing it, getting all those things done. It's been amazing, but I am happy to be at home. I don't know if you can tell, I'm really excited. It's not just because I'm home, it's because we've got some really awesome things that are going on. First of all, I want to thank you. We've had so much back and forth. We've had a lot of people who've really been contributing and been liking and sharing our posts and contributing back, and we really appreciate those things. We appreciate those likes and those shares, and we want to keep those coming and keep those doing, because we're building a community here. Remember, team crushing it. What we mean by team crushing it is that we're crushing those obstacles that are in front of us. We're crushing those goals, and we're stepping out and we're crushing it every single day, no matter what it is, whether it's for our personal goals, whether it's for our business goals. We talk about them all, and we're so happy to be putting this thing here together for you and being able to get those things. So we appreciate the questions, the interactions, and the comments and the sharing. You may notice today I'm rocking the pink shirt today. The reason why I'm rocking that pink shirt is that, of course, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast cancer has touched me personally because my mom is a 22-year survivor of breast cancer. So that's the real meaning of team crushing it there, because she's crushing those that obstacle. It was there in front of us and we didn't know how it was going to be, but here it is 22 years later, and she's still here smiling, inspiring me, inspiring so many people, and I am so proud of her. So I'm rocking the pink shirt here for her today for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm also excited because next week we will be broadcasting from Epiphany Studios. We have a studio that we are just about complete building, because we're going to be doing a ton of online content and video content, way more than what we're doing here with our Aha Mondays. We have a really great business-oriented line that we have called HR Success Academy, coming very soon. So pay attention to that. Look for that. It's coming really soon. But newly designed, so we're going to be coming in full HD, bringing those interactive programs, but I'm going to be doing my Aha Mondays from there as well too. And so we're just about done with that. So next week, look forward to a brand new. As a matter of fact, in the next couple of weeks, look forward to a brand new OgingaCarr.com. How about I know my own name? OgingaCarr.com coming soon, definitely. And we will see that next week as well. I was on the road. I've been on the road for the past 2 weeks. You may have seen me. I was in Arizona, and then I was in Texas, and I caught a movie that was on. One of my favorite movies is a play first. I'm a theater guy, so I want to make sure that you know it was a play first before it was a movie. But one of my favorite movies I caught on TV last week when I was in a hotel room, and the name of that movie is Glenn Ross. Terrific movie. A little bit of language there, so it's not for the kids. It's definitely has some colorful language, if you'd like to say. Al Pacino, Alec Baldwin in a terrific role. And actually, when I flipped to it, it was right at the iconic scene, if you've ever seen the movie before, of Glenn Ross, the iconic scene that happens in that movie where Alec Baldwin goes in and just destroys this sales team. They were supposed to be selling these leads, and he just talks to them, and it's pretty rough. And one of the iconic lines of that, because I can only talk about a few of them because many of them are colorful, is "Coffee is for closers." Someone's about to go grab a cup of coffee, and he stops him. He says, "No, coffee is for closers." So you can only drink coffee if you're closing sales, and none of those guys in this room were even closing sales. He was like, no, a coffee is for closers. And so it is a rough scene, but it is very inspirational. When I was in sales, it's something that anyone who's in sales probably has seen that movie many, many times. But there's a step that he gives them as well. And he gives them, it's called ABC. And he said, ABC, always be closing. Always be closing. So I want to take a little flip on that, not from a sales perspective per se. Although those of us that have our own businesses, yes, it is always about selling. We're always having to figure out how it is, because we're doing this to feed our families. We're not. I say this all the time. I don't do everything for fun. Some of that work I do for funds. I want to actually make some money from that. So we are actually selling at times to be able to do so. But when we're talking about here with Aha Mondays, it's kind of on a different level that we're talking about there. So the question that I have for you is, are you closing in on your goals in life? Are you closing in on your goals in life? Are you closing on them? Are you always closing? Are we thinking about those closes? Are we thinking about those goals? Are we thinking about how it is that we can get closer to them? What steps is it that we can take in order to get closer to our goals? So personally, are we closing on those goals? Are we thinking about how it is that we can be more successful? Are we journaling about that? That's awesome. Are we talking about it here in this community? Throw those things out there. Let people know how it is that you want to be successful. Are you closing in on your goals in business? This is a time where very many businesses, they're in flux, they're concerned about things, but this is a time where many businesses should be preparing heavily for 2014. It's October right now of 2013, almost November. It's almost Thanksgiving, almost Christmas time. Man, just as an aside, that's coming really quickly. So thankful for that time of year. But we are almost to that next time, to 2014. So we should be preparing for that. Any of you that have been watching Thoughtful Thursdays and Aha Mondays for a long time know that I am not a big fan of New Year's resolutions. I feel like, as in a great book, Think and Grow Rich, change is as easy as turning over a glass. So what are we preparing for? What are we doing? What are we doing for business-wise? What are we doing personally? Because those are really one and the same. When we're entrepreneurs, when we're out here working in businesses, when we are creating things, it is still about your personal mindset that decides what we're going to do business-wise. I'm trying to keep mine as positive as possible. Man, I really appreciate you guys listening in to us. There was something that I saw that was on Facebook, that was on Instagram, actually. And understand the fact that for me, success is an obsession. So what I saw on Instagram was a great quote, and that is, obsession is just a word that lazy people use for work. It's about the work. We still got to do the work. Get obsessed out there, all right? So don't forget to share and comment on our videos. Tell us what it is that you're moving towards. Tell us what goals that you're going to go get done. Remember, Team Crushing It. We are changing the game next week. Looking so forward to that. Have an awesome Monday. Have an awesome rest of your week. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.